Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to today's writing lesson for the day. Today we're going to be continuing our opinion writing and writing about our opinion on different books that we are reading or have been reading. And so today what I want to teach you is that another way we can share our opinions about books is to study the covers and the titles of books. So we can persuade a reader or somebody who is looking for books to read to actually read our book based on how convincing we are when we write about titles and covers. So uncovering our opinions about books, writers can study covers of the books, and they can also study the titles of the books. So they can use those things to help persuade somebody to read the book that they want them to read. So if you go on to this next slide here, click onto the next page, and here are some books that we've read so far this year. You probably read them while we were at school, either with Mrs. Geary or Mrs. Danskowitz. And some of these books I've read to you during our read-alouds on our Google Classroom. So I picked a bunch of different books here that we've kind of read together as a class before. And what I want you to do is you can pick one of these books in here, or you can pick a completely different book that is your own, a book that you've read before and you really want to persuade somebody to read. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and persuade somebody or recommend a book to somebody using the cover and the title of that book. Okay, so for example, you see that one of the books here is called Those Darn Squirrels. Okay, so on the next page, I actually give you an example of exactly what I'm going to be looking for from your writing today. Okay, so this is an example. So this is an example of somebody who wrote a persuasive writing. They wrote their opinion, and they are really trying to recommend this book to somebody using the cover and the title. So I'm just going to read to you what they wrote and give you kind of an example of what I'm looking for when you write. So it says, "Do you love reading funny books? Then you should read Those Darn Squirrels. Looking at the cover, I see an angry man shaking his hand at squirrels who are hanging out around his bird feeder. I can imagine him shouting, 'Those darn squirrels!' Looking closer at the squirrels teasing him, I can tell the book is going to be very silly. I think this title and cover are hysterical." So that is another way where we can recommend a story to somebody by talking about the cover of the story and the title of the story. And over here are just some helpful little tips that you can think about as you're writing. So try it. Write your opinion about the cover of your book. Tell why you think that way. That could be your first sentence. So you write your opinion about the cover of your book, and then you tell why you think the way you think. Okay? Another step and another sentence that you could probably write after that is, now try it with the title. Tell your opinion of the title. So first you shared your opinion about the cover of the book. Now you are going to share your opinion about the title of the book. And then the last thing you can write about, and this is also something that you can think about as you're trying to think of ideas on what to write, but are they funny? Are they interesting? Boring? Silly? Write about how you feel about the cover. When you look at the cover of this story, or you look at the title of the story you're choosing, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel funny? Does it make you feel interested in wanting to read more about the story? Does it make you feel bored? Do you think, this book really, I wouldn't recommend this book to a person because the title and the cover is so boring? Is it silly? Does it make you feel silly? So incorporate a feeling on in your writing and how the story and the cover and the title make you feel. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing today. You're going to be writing about a story of your choosing, and again, you can choose one of these books here that we've read together as a class, or you can pick a completely different book that either you're reading for independent reading, or a book that somebody else read to you at some point in time. You can pick any book you want, and you're going to recommend this book or not recommend it to a reader, and you're going to recommend it or not recommend it based on the cover of the story and the title. Okay, and again, if you need that example Here's the example that I gave you right here on how you can use the title and the cover of a story to recommend or not recommend a book to somebody. Okay, so as our past writing lessons have been, you will have 2 days to do your writing. So if you would like, you can start it today and then finish it and turn it in tomorrow. You can do the whole thing today and turn it in today, so that way you don't have to do it for tomorrow. It's completely up to you, but you will have 2 days to kind of write your opinion about a book based on its cover and its title. Okay, so I can't wait to see what books you choose to write about. I can't wait to see how you talk about the cover and the title of that book into your opinion writing, and just really excited to see what you guys write. Okay, everybody, good luck. If you have any other questions or if you need help with your writing, please feel free to come on to office hours at 10 o'clock every day, and me and Mrs. Amadeo and some other of your classmates can help you with your writing during this time. Okay, everybody, so good luck, and again, can't wait to see what you guys write. Bye!